Are dried fruits healthy for your fitness journey, or they are just a glorified candy that's secretly killing your progress? The truth is, most people get this wrong. It isn't about if you should eat them, but which ones and how. Hey, I'm Tamil from NatFit Pro, and I've been on this fitness journey for over a decade, and I've used dried fruits for muscle gain, fat loss, and here's what actually works. Today we are breaking down 10 of the best dried fruits, and make sure to stay till the end because I'm going to reveal the number one pick for any fitness goals. But first, let's discuss 3 non-negotiable rules. Getting these wrong is why people fail. Rule number 1, check for added sugars. This is the biggest trap. If the label says include added sugars or corn syrup, put it back. Juice infused also counts as added sugar. Rule 2, watch your portion size. This is 40 grams, it's calorie dense. A handful is a snack. A whole bag is a 1000 calorie mistake. This is very crucial for fat loss. Rule 3, choose whole dried fruits. This is what I mean. This is a whole food. And this is candy, stick to the real thing. So why not eat fresh fruits instead of dried fruits? Here's the honest answer. Dried fruits are portable, calorie dense, and last longer. This makes them incredible for travel, busy professional, and for the hard gainers who need easy calories. And there are a few disadvantages with the dried fruits. During the drying process, especially with heat, it loses a lot of vitamin C within them. And of course, this process removes all the water, which makes them far easier to overeat. Okay, let's get into the list. First up is dates. I call this Nature's Energy Gel. Dates are packed with simple carbs for quick energy, and it's a great source of potassium, which is critical for muscle function. This is my personal pre-workout, and I eat 2 to 3 of this right before workouts. I love dates. They are clean, fast, and effective, but they are also calorie dense. Make sure to measure your portions. So how do you eat dates? My favorite is to eat them raw. You can also blend it into shakes as natural sweetener. So number 2, the raisins. They are also called the sport jelly. Packed with polyphenols, studies have shown they can work just as well as sports gel for athletes. There are many types of raisins available in the market, but these two are the famous. The black one and the yellow one. The black one are sun-dried and the yellow one are heat-dried with sulfur dioxide. If you are sulfate sensitive, stick to the dark one. So the raisins are my most favorite among the dried fruits. I use them on my oatmeal every day for taste and nutrients, especially when I'm on fat loss phase. And I also like to eat them raw. I like the black ones better. And next we have dried apricots, a powerhouse of provitamin A, which is good for your immune system and vision. The bright orange ones are usually treated with sulfur. Look for the brown unsulfured kind for more natural option. I rarely eat dried apricots, but I chop them into my trail mix during the bulking season to add extra calories. Next up we have prunes on the list, the gut health king. Prunes are famous for fiber and sorbitol. When we have high protein diet, things can slow down. Prunes are the natural way to keep your digestive system regular. I've started eating them regularly and they taste just awesome. I'll just have 2 to 3 as a simple snack, especially right after a high protein meal. Do not eat them a lot. Their laxative effect is real, so start slow. And next up, we have dried figs, one of my favorites. Dried figs are fiber and mineral powerhouse. So sweet and dense, they are like a healthy dessert. Next we have dried cranberries, which are famous for its antioxidant that supports urinary tract health. But this is our biggest warning. Most of the brands add ton of sugar in them. You must read the label for added sugars. I usually use dried cranberries on the salad. It tastes somewhat different. Moving on to dried cherries, which are great source of polyphenols. It helps fight against inflammation. But let's be honest, most of the recovery research is on the tart cherry juice. Don't expect these sweet cherries to be a magic recovery pill. Like cranberries, always check for added sugar. Now we have true superfood dried blueberries. They are loaded with anthocyanins, antioxidants that are famous for supporting brain health and fighting inflammation. They are expensive and many brands are sweetened. Go for freeze-dried to get the benefits without junk. I like to add small handful of dried blueberries on my Greek yogurt. It's a powerful health boost. Next on our list is dried strawberries. Let's bust a myth. Most standard heat-dried strawberries are not a vitamin C bomb. The heat destroys it. They are, however, a great source of antioxidant and manganese, which are great for overall health. If you do want vitamin C, you must buy freeze-dried strawberries. The cold process keeps vitamin C intact. I don't have freeze-dried strawberries with me, so I use the standard dried strawberries instead. And last on our list is dried pineapple. Let's be clear on this one. Fresh pineapple has a great enzyme called bromelain. But as the research shows, this enzyme is heat sensitive and most of its activity is lost during drying. However, that's not the whole story. As the research shows, dried pineapple is a great source of vitamin A and manganese, which support your immune system and bone health. The antioxidant benefits are still there. So treat this as a tasty, quick carb snack with vitamins. But if I had to pick the only one, the single best all-rounder of the dried fruits, that's got to be the dates. Why? They are budget-friendly, they are calorie-dense, and most often they don't come with added sugars. And they serve a perfect performance purpose as a clean pre-exercise fuel. And my number 2 pick? Raisins. Because they are cheap, very easily available, and it can match any food recipe. As I said earlier, I use raisins daily even during the fat loss phase. So dried fruits are not candy as long as you're smart and follow those 3 simple rules I told in the beginning. It all depends on your goals. If your goal is fat loss, you should be very strict with your portions. I made separate video about dried fruits for fat loss. And if you're a hard gainer like me, you can check my guide on how to use dried fruits for weight gain. I'll see you there.